Hi everybody, Gary Williams here for Toolbarn.com's Barn Banter. Hey, you know, it's that time of year. The time of year when construction projects really get underway. And if you're a tradesman and you do a lot of woodworking, the result often depends on how good the tools you have are. So we've got some great tools from Makita to show you, both cordless and corded, and we're going to bring those to you coming right up. Stay with us. I'm back and we're here with Travis from Makita. And Travis, you brought some interesting things to show us, to say the least. This track saw is one of them. Yeah. And it's what I like about it, it's a cordless tool, and it's really a great precision cutting tool. But tell us a little about this thing, will you?
Yeah, this is our new XPS01. It is our X2 cordless track saw. Okay. So what we mean by X2 is, with Makita, is we're using two 18-volt batteries to run the saw. Okay. What's really nice about that is other tools that you have with Makita, you can take one of these out and put it in an impact or a drill. Sure. Or one of those other tools. Right. It has a very large cutting depth at 90 degrees, 2 3/16. Okay. Or excuse me, 2 9/16. Excuse me. All right. At 45 degrees, it's 1 9/16 cutting depth. Okay. It can bevel from -1 degrees up to 48 degrees. Okay. And then it has all its positive stops at 22.5 and 45 degrees. Okay. What are the most common applications or common uses for this tool? For cutting sheet goods, right. We're finding more and more contractors, instead of getting out a table saw, they're getting, you know, a more convenient tool similar to this or like this they're using. So sheet goods, panel, you know, cutting panels of big, you know, material, that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. For those different applications, it also has variable speed, so you can dial those the speed up and down depending on the material that you're cutting. The material that you're cutting. All right. When you're doing bevels, one nice feature compared to other saws, track saws out there, is ours locks into our track very easily. Mm-hmm. So when you're doing a bevel cut, you don't have to worry about that saw coming out of the track or anything. It's locked. It's locked into the track. Good, good.
We're going to take a look now at one of the only, or the only, name brand, major brand cordless routers on the market. And this one, of course, is from Makita. I tell you, routers are great tools.
They are. They're very handy. This is our new XTR01. It's our cordless, brushless router. Uh-huh. It's more for a trim router. But it's got some really nice features. So it's running our 18-volt battery that houses all the Makita tools out there. Right. Very easy on-off. It has a locking mechanism on here as a lock and unlock, just for safety purposes. Sure, sure. Very easy to dial the depth in and up, just by unlocking this and just rolling it to your different depth. Very nice. It takes your standard 1/4 inch collet there, right. And that's pretty standard in the market for all the different router bits. A lot of power, good run time, and when you buy it in a kit, you also get the plunge baits, 2 batteries and a charger. Okay. Really, really nice, convenient tool.
Well, and the portability of it has got to be an asset when you're out working anywhere, when you're not around electricity, or even when you are, I guess, really.
Most definitely. I mean, we're hearing that, and from all types of contractors, is, you know, electricity is hard to get to on jobs. Everyone wants that electrical box, and they all run for it. And so by having a cordless method, now you don't have to rely on that electricity on that job.
A lot more flexibility, right? A lot
more flexibility, and you can go and get the job done a lot quicker and a lot more efficient.
As always, we have one more thing to show you. And Travis, this everybody's got to have a miter saw, right? Right. And this is a nice one. So tell us a little about this one.
Yeah, this is our new LS10 19L. It's our 10-inch dual bevel miter saw. Okay. The biggest thing, the reason why we introduced this, it's a lot different than our old models. And what we heard and what we saw is the footprint in shops and out on job sites are becoming smaller and smaller. And so space is so key. Right. And these take up a lot of space. So with this particular saw, we went away from the dual rail system from our old saws, and we stacked the rails and beefed them up as well. So it's a very smooth, high accurate saw.
Right.
But what's nice is you can butt this up against a wall, but you have your full 12 inch of cross cutting.
Right.
So we didn't take away anything from that.
Okay.
Also, we put the bevel adjustment. So this is a dual bevel miter saw at the front of the saw instead of reaching around the back.
Right.
Time is money, and being able to have it right here by the user hands, we were told it's very, very beneficial. So very easy to unlock that, and then you can bevel that this direction, and also you can bevel it the other direction as well, just by pushing this button right there to go the other direction.
Sure.
And then you just couple twists and it's locked back in there.
All right. Go ahead.
We left the laser standard on there. We find some guys like to use the laser, some guys don't like to use the laser, so it's a very easy on-off button for that. We left our clear guard on here.
Right.
What's really nice about that, especially for the guys that like to watch their blade when they're cutting, is as you go down, you can see in front of here, there's gaps inside, in front, cut out of the blade. So you're keeping safe and the blade completely down.
Right.
But you can actually watch that blade as you go down to hit your material.
Well, look, we've shown you some really great tools today from Makita, and I'll tell you that we have both corded and cordless versions of all of them. So no matter what you're looking for, you're going to find it at toolbarn.com. Check it out.